Welcome to Oregon on the Volcanic Legacy Scenic Byway.
Alright everyone, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video here along the Volcanic Legacy Scenic Byway as we drove from Mount Shasta, California all the way up to Klamath Falls, Oregon, mostly along US-97 with a little bit of I-5 and old US-99 through Mount Shasta City. So this video, along with the previous video, was filmed during our second day here on our road trip on the Volcanic Legacy Scenic Byway. After doing some sightseeing around the Dunsmuir and Mount Shasta area, we got on US-97 and basically drove it nonstop all the way up to Klamath Falls, Oregon, which is where we spent night 2 of our road trip. And unfortunately, one thing that we really wanted to see here along US-97 and California State Route 161 was going over to Lava Beds National Monument. But unfortunately, it was getting a little bit late in the day and my grandpa was really tired from driving and getting up earlier in the day and just doing a lot of hiking in general, because we did a lot of hiking to see various waterfalls in this area of California. So unfortunately, we didn't get to go to Lava Beds National Monument. Plus, we were gonna get there around like 3:30 and the park closes around 5 o'clock anyway, so we wouldn't have that much time to spend there seeing everything that there is to see in the park. So we just decided to just keep driving all the way to Klamath Falls and then just check into our hotel and then get dinner and rest for the rest of the day. So right here, I'm just going to show you guys a few clips of the things that we did between when the last video ended and this video began. So we went to Hedge Creek Falls right after the last video ended, which is a really neat waterfall here just off Interstate 5 in the north part of Dunsmuir. And what's really cool about this waterfall is you can actually walk behind it. You can see my grandpa just walking behind the waterfall right there waving at us. This waterfall is very easily accessible from the parking lot there, just off the off-ramp on the freeway, and it takes about 5 minutes to walk down to the waterfall from the parking lot. And the second waterfall that I'm showcasing to you guys right here is Fairy Falls, which is located near Lake Siskiyou. And this waterfall is kind of hidden, so you really got to search hard for it to find it. But it's definitely worth getting to once you complete the 1.5 mile round trip hike to get to the falls. I mentioned in the last video that Siskiyou County is my favorite county in California, and this is one of the many reasons why. There are so many waterfalls just in a small area here in the county, and they're all just breathtaking to see. And this last clip that I'm showing you guys right here is the headwaters of the Sacramento here in Mount Shasta City Park in Mount Shasta City. There are not many signs letting you know that the Sacramento River headwaters is here, especially off the main freeway there. And then of course when you're driving on the old US-99 there in Mount Shasta City, there's very little signs letting you know to turn left right there to get to the headwaters. So this is definitely a very hidden place. And I think they do that for a reason, because they don't want this place getting overcrowded with tourists. It's just really cool to see how California's biggest river starts from just a simple spring that pops up underground here near the base of Mount Shasta. We definitely enjoyed our time here at the spring, as well as seeing all the various waterfalls here in Siskiyou County. And day 2 was definitely one of the more adventurous days that we had here on the Volcanic Legacy Scenic Byway. We tried to fit in as much as we could with our limited schedule, but I think we did a really good job. One thing that was definitely noticeable about driving through this area here of Northern California along Highway 97 was just seeing how many burnt trees there were here near the Mount Hebron summit area. I believe a fire came through here a couple years ago, and it's just really heartbreaking to see all the burnt trees here along the highway. One thing I wish I did here while driving along US-97 in this part of California was turning around and filming the southbound view of Mount Shasta there along US-97 from the Mount Shasta Scenic pull-off there, because the views of the mountain there are just absolutely breathtaking. Literally the road is pointing straight at the mountain, and I actually have a video on my YouTube channel of US-97 facing Mount Shasta from quite a number of years ago if you guys want to check that out. And this clip right here is the southernmost miles of US-97 in Oregon, and you're looking straight at Mount Shasta from about 50 miles away. So even up here in southern Oregon, you can see Mount Shasta from quite a distance away, and it's quite an amazing sight to see just how tall this mountain is and how far away you can see it. And with all that said, folks, I'm going to end off the video right here. I hope you all enjoyed riding along the Volcanic Legacy Scenic Byway with us here in the northern part of California and southern Oregon. We still got one more video coming along the Volcanic Legacy Scenic Byway from Crater Lake National Park, and that will be the next video, so I hope you guys will be looking forward to that. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all have an amazing day. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for watching.